So, Anita, you're obviously not a trained nurse or doctor. Um, why would the information you're providing be any different or better or more believable than what I would get from my GP?
Well, it's not better or more believable than anything you'll get from your GP. The situation is that it's very hard to get anything from GPs nowadays, and that's absolutely not their fault. And absolutely speak to your GP and get what information you can, and speak to any other professionals. Admiral nurses are brilliant, social services should help. There's a range of different organisations, Alzheimer's Society, Dementia UK, that can provide information, but that information will be piecemeal. And the difference is that I'm providing you with a step-by-step, literally step-by-step guide as to what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. And why should you trust me? Well, somebody very close in my family had Alzheimer's, and I was with him all the way along his journey, which lasted 6 or 7 years. He died just over a year ago, and I I used to be a solicitor, so I'm the person in the family that gets to deal with all the paperwork, the bureaucracy. People come to me, so we dealt with all those things together, and I learnt an awful lot. I didn't just learn about dealing with the admin and the people. I learnt about how to help, how to care for, and actually, interestingly enough, my relationship with him changed enormously. Um, we hadn't actually got on all that well together before um, he was diagnosed, but once he was diagnosed, my relationship with him became a lot closer, and I went on that journey with him. So I know, I understand, I've been there. Also, I'm a naturally curious person. I'm interested, so I'm learning. I there's there's a there's so much Alzheimer's around. It's believed that there'll be 1 million people by next year with diagnosed with dementia. Um, Obviously, Alzheimer's is only one form of dementia, and I don't know about all the other forms of dementia, which is why this service is just for people with Alzheimer's. I'm not going to pretend that I know about the other types, but I do know about Alzheimer's. I've lived with a person with it. I have I've seen it in all its glory and guts, blood and guts, and I am still learning. I subscribe to various um, information sites. Just 5 days ago, I went to the National Care and Dementia Conference in London and learnt a huge amount. I'm continually collecting information and filtering it and presenting it. I guess that's one of the benefits of previously being a solicitor, and I was a court advocate. I'm able to gather lots of information, work out what's relevant, what's important, and present it in a style that people understand.